but you don't want to do that. You'd rather be an ignorant.
Hey,
So,
that's not okay.
Why
None of
ain't
that
that
is okay.
I can say anything I want to say. Yes, I can. If I cuss again in a public space, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
It is considered disorderly conduct, sir, and you can actually
No,
place under
cussing in public is not disorderly conduct. No, it's not. It is the First Amendment. I'm telling you right now, I can say any cuss word I want in front of anybody here.
Listen, I appreciate
But one thing you need to understand too now is you cannot arrest somebody for cussing in public. If you want to do it, please hook me up, please.
Sir, listen,
I will file a lawsuit quick.
Discretion, okay?
Come on. Come on. Yeah. What am I under arrest for?
For disorderly conduct, you are currently disturbing that family right there.
Okay. I'm disturbing them talking to a cop.
What's going on, everybody? And today's video is absolutely insane. July 9th, 2025, Acorn Audits and Accountability was doing some personal business at an airport in South Carolina. He was instructed by airport personnel to leave his car parked, to step out of his car, to enter into a vestibule, to pick up a package that had been shipped to him. Seems a very hungry road pirate was on the prowl. It only took him 1 minute and 30 seconds to step out of his car at the airport employee's direction to receive his package, and by the time he came back, there was a ticket on his car. She was waiting for unsuspecting passengers to step out at the direction of airport employees so she could give them a ticket. Well, this guy turns around and asks to speak to that officer to explain the situation and to explain that he had permission to do it by airport staff. This cop refused to reverse the ticket, but that's the least part of this story. She didn't like that he was swearing. In fact, she told him that cussing was against the law. This officer didn't feel that cussing was wholesome, which is weird because this police department has been marred in controversy, none of it wholesome. In 2023, Scott Spivey was killed in a tragic road rage incident by a prominent businessman in Horry County. I'm sure you'll remember it, and it became huge news overnight because of the police officers that tried to cover up this crime. In fact, one member of the command staff telling the perpetrator of this crime that he shouldn't worry because the cops on the case are good old country boys. This controversy led to a huge internal probe into the department and several high-ranking command staffers being terminated from their position. It's weird that this department would be offended by something as small as swearing. I mean, it's not like their morality compass is pouring in the right direction. They literally just covered up a murder, but swearing is now off the table? And the perhaps most interesting part of this video is yet to come and near the end. The officer said that not only is his swearing inappropriate, but it's now disturbing a father and daughter standing several feet away. But right after this innocent American is arrested for swearing in front of a father and his daughter, as the police officer walks away, the guy swears in front of his own daughter at the guy that was just arrested for swearing in front of his daughter. This video is insane. Let's jump in.
Is Officer go around?
Find out.
Please, yeah. I'm just very frustrated because I had an employee literally tell me I sat in this car on the phone.
So what's wrong now?
Well, what's wrong is I was just picking up some venomous snakes that was shipped in. I sat in this car and I called Delta Cargo, which is right inside the door. I wasn't right here. I was up there.
Okay.
All right. They told me, step inside the door right here, please. Sign this paper. I said, my car's out here. They said, you'll be out for 1 minute. I was less than 2 minutes, so 120 seconds. Less than that. And he puts this on my car.
She puts it on your car because that's where it's Delta has no business telling you that you can park on this curb because there are signs. See all those red signs? See all those blue signs? It says warnings. You cannot leave your car unattended at any point in time.
Well,
so that's a Delta problem, or whoever told you it was okay to go inside.
You're right, but obviously she sat there and watched for me to step out that car inside that door. The amount of time that took, that's absolutely got to be the case.
Well,
that's fair, and it most likely is the case. And would any human being that is a decent person give that ticket? No. Would any decent human being be parked, hiding, waiting for someone to step out of their car for a minute so they could run up and leave a ticket and screw up their day and steal money from their family? I mean, absolutely not. Is the cop in the right? Legally speaking, I guess so. But this isn't even part of what we're talking about. Look at the morality of this cop as the evolution of this video takes place.
Even if that's the case, you still can't leave your car parked at the curb.
Well,
I mean, if I'm standing right here and you leave your vehicle, I still have a right to write you a ticket.
You're right. You might have that right, you know.
I do.
Look, this is a conversation. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
I got
It's
you.
a conversation. But, you know, same thing, like, let's just say he tells me something to do something, you know what I mean? If we're dealing with just the police, you know, he tells me to do something, do it because he's a cop. You know, so I say, all right, cool, I do that. I'm in an airport. I'm listening to an airline, you know. Step in here real quick, sign this paper, you're good. Cool, all right. So I do what I'm told, you know.
I understand. I understand everything you're saying, okay? But do keep this in mind, okay?
Yeah.
This is a public roadway, okay?
Yeah.
And Delta, whomever the employee was, should not have told you that, okay?
Yeah.
Now, is she coming to talk? Okay, I'm going to talk to you, but just kind of giving you a heads up on that.
That's fine.
I mean,
she'll either withdraw this or we'll drag airport employees and everybody to court over a $40 parking ticket.
Well, you have that right to do so. You have the right. You have a court date on there. You'll definitely be able to tell the judge exactly what happened, and to be left up to that judge to determine it.
Yeah. Well, it'll be up to a jury.
Well,
I won't go with just a damn judge on it. So
I got you. Whatever you prefer.
Y'all keep track of the time that you write these tickets?
Yep, it should be on the ticket.
Where's it at? Okay, so 1809. So you watched me step out that car and then put the ticket on. Nope. You didn't.
There was nobody in that car.
There was no one in that car. You didn't watch that. I was less than 2 minutes when I had a Delta employee tell me to step in that door now. Come back out less than 2 minutes.
Well, Sarah, this is not a courtroom, right?
You're right, it's not a courtroom. I was thinking maybe you human being is what I thought.
I'm telling you what your court date is.
I know what my court, I can read all that. I thought you'd be a human being about this thing, you know, and understand I have somebody from an airline, exactly, and that's why I sat on the phone call with the damn airline saying, look, I'm in the front, how do I do this, what do I do? And I said, I can't stay here, and she said, it's okay, I'll meet you right at the door, step right here and sign
You
this.
can have her come to the courtroom and say that.
So, well, I'll do that, you know, and like I said, we'll tie up the court's time, the jury's time, everybody's time. Y'all don't care as cops because, you know, don't come out of your pocket, it comes out like taxpayers. That's why it's, you know, just all cocky. You have a court date, you know. Horry County Police are some corrupt. I've met you before, and you've been all right every time I've talked to you. I appreciate that. You know, I don't know you. I don't got a bad word to say. But, you know, I think that you need to work on your, you know, self a little bit. You're still young, and hopefully you become a good officer. But this type of and somebody kind of trying to talk to you like a human, you know, and you just want to point out that I can already
I
read.
understand what you're expressing to me is stuff that actually has to be addressed in court.
It doesn't have to be nothing. It can be, I understand you had somebody from an airport tell you to do something. You can walk right there and say, did you tell this man to step in here so he can sign this paper? And then it'd be okay for a minute? And they say yes. I understand that it's still. A no parking, whatever. My point is you have discretion. That's what y'all like to throw around, correct? So your discretion is you can withdraw this by understanding. I'm telling you 100% truth. But you don't want to do that. You'd rather be an ignorant.
Hey,
So
that's not okay.
Well,
No, that is okay.
I can say anything I want to say. Yes, I can.
There is not a public space.
If I cuss again in a public space, what are you going to do?
A lot of people say that cops don't police based on feelings, and this video is absolute proof to the contrary. I just ran it back. This guy has sworn 8 times in front of 3 police officers. They've yet to take issue with his language. However, now he's cussed and insulted a police officer, and that's going to kick off this whole snowball as it rolls down the hill and gets larger, that's eventually going to wind him up in jail. So swearing is okay if it's just in general. Swearing at a cop, now that's a crime. And now this cop is so butthurt, she's going to go start asking every bystander if they were offended by his use of free speech. And the only person that's going to be offended by this man cussing is a man that cusses in front of the cops also. However, it's to praise them, so he doesn't go to jail.
What are you going to do?
It is considered disorderly conduct, sir, and you can actually
No,
be placed under
cussing in public is not disorderly conduct. No, it's not.
And the question you're all asking yourself is, Josh, is cussing in public disorderly conduct? Furthermore, is it disorderly conduct if you're swearing at a cop? Is it disorderly conduct if you're just doing it in general? The answer is never at all. Your use of cuss words, your swearing is part of your free speech. It's part of your First Amendment protected activity. It is constitutional, and it is never a crime. There are some exceptions to this, like if you're swearing as a way to incite violence or making a threat, like, I'll effing hurt you. But the cussing itself has to be part of an action that is a crime. So it's not disorderly conduct. You can just walk out on Main Street in the middle of broad daylight and drop F-bombs, B-bombs, Q-bombs, LMFG bombs, whatever combination you feel that makes you feel good inside. I can tell you one thing, this lawsuit is going to be insane.
It is the First Amendment. I'm telling you right now, I can say any cuss word I want in front of anybody here. You know, not to an extent. I can say anything. No, I'm talking to y'all is all I'm doing. Listen, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You've done all right. Shut up and mind your business. Yeah, we're going to talk a minute if she shuts her
Look.
dumb.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm pissed.
But I understand.
Yeah.
But listen to me, okay? Being pissed at this point in time is not going to do nothing but lead to other things, okay?
Yeah.
Let's not let that happen. All you have to do is go show up for that court time.
I'm going to leave
that
here.
Judge, okay?
I'm going to leave here
That's the
and
best
without
thing to do.
saying another word.
I appreciate it.
But one thing you need to understand too now is you cannot arrest somebody for cussing in public. If you want to do it, please hook me up, please.
Sir, listen,
I will file a lawsuit quick.
Discretion, okay?
Come on. Come on.
Listen.
Come on.
Listen.
Mind your business. I'm talking with her. You
Okay.
just shut
I'm
up.
trying to
And I'm trying to talk with you. She won't shut up. Tell her to shut up.
But you're talking over me too, man.
You're
I'm trying
right,
to be
I am.
respectful, but listen.
You're right,
That's
I
not
am.
going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
What you're going to do, put your hands on
What am I under arrest for?
For disorderly conduct, you are currently disturbing that family right there.
Okay. I'm disturbing them talking to a cop.
You're disturbing them by cursing and yelling, sir.
Oh,
That is considered causing a
I
scene
ain't
in
yelling
public,
nothing.
which is disorderly conduct.
I ain't yelling nothing. So I cussed. So I cussed.
Check this part out. The father that wanted this guy arrested for cussing in front of his daughter, he's going to do the same thing.
Sorry you got to deal with
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Wait, what is actually happening here? This guy just says to police, you need to arrest that man. He was swearing in public, and it offended me, and it offended my child. We don't raise her that way to hear that type of language. Anyways, sorry you had to deal with that. That guy is a... And by the way, he's a... And arrest him, because he swore. This cop is going to walk back to her car because today yielded some pretty good results. They didn't just get a ticket, and they didn't just get to arrest somebody. They got to do both. This cop must be really pleased with herself. This is a serious problem. No police department should ever arrest somebody for swearing or give somebody a problem for swearing because it's free speech. I mean, there's enough laws that are actually real that they don't know to enforce. They shouldn't try to enforce laws that don't exist. But I think it's even worse, more so, when you're a department that has nothing but a bad reputation. You're known for covering up murders, committing crimes, hiding and disturbing and destructing evidence. I mean, the Horry County Police are only known for bad things. They don't have one good bone in their body. And they're out arresting people that hurt their feelings. It's not doing great for the public perception. Anyways, guys, check out Acorn Audit and Accountability. The link to his video and his channel is in the description of this one. make sure you tell him Accountability for All sent you and support him. I have no idea how much this arrest is going to cost him, but I have a good idea how much the lawsuit is going to cost Horry County in South Carolina. Until next one, Horry County, you. And that's the reason I stopped you today.